Hello friends, welcome back to Market Market. I hope you are having a nice weekend. Today is 23rd May 2020 and I am back again with another update, and this is going to be a weekly update. Right, so friends, a quick recap. This is the 30-year rally Nifty has seen from 1990 to 2020. These are the fib retracement levels for the 30-year rally. Nifty has been moving inside this channel from 2008 to 2020. Right, these blue lines, the channel, and this is 2015 highs at 9120, and these retracement levels are for the retracement we have seen so far, correction we have seen so far since January. Right, so in the month of March we saw 25% of correction in Nifty, and in month of April Nifty recovered about 15%, and this is the month of May. There is one more week to go in this month, right, and this is the candle we have formed. Let's look at the weekly chart. So this is what it looks like on the weekly chart, friends. So Nifty made a intermediate top at 98.89. So this was the intermediate top, and since then it is retracing the rally Nifty had seen since March 24th, right, from here. So this is a retracement of this rally, right, and where we stand right now is above 2008 trend line, right, and below 2015 highs. We are in this narrow range here at the support of 2008 trend line. It has formed a hammer kind of a candle with a very large wick at the bottom, which indicates there is some demand here at the levels around 9,000, right. um, yeah, and at the top there is this 2015 resistance, right. Let's look at the daily chart. Right. So this is where we stand, friends, right above 2008 trend line. So in the large correction we saw on Monday, Nifty went all the way to 8800, but it swiftly recovered, consolidated for a day, and then it had a huge bullish green candle which took it back into the channel about 2008 trend line, and then 2 days have been kind of a indecisive candle. The last candle especially is a very indecisive candle. I tried to breach this trend line and fall, but there is good support at 9,000, which also happens to be a level where there are a lot of puts written for this series, this month's futures and options, right? So at the top you have we have this 2015 trend line, sorry, 2015 highs, which is at 9120. This is 2008 trend line, and this is 20 EMA, 9390, 50 EMA. So these are the resistances at the top, and at the bottom we can draw fib levels as we had seen before. So these are fib levels for the rally we have seen since 23rd March. Right, we already corrected beyond 38% and then recovered a little. The bias seems to be negative. Not sure if it can hold this levels of 9,000. If it falls below, then it can go all the way to 8,700 or so, or it can find some support at the lows we have already made. Right, friends. So if it stays, then these are the resistance levels. It may get back into this channel, and as we had seen last month, there was a lot of sideways movement in this inside this channel. It has seen rejection already couple of times. So last 2 days it tried to get into this channel where Nifty had spent a lot of time, but it was rejected. But it neither fell. It is at the support of this 2008 trend line. Right, friends. So these are the support and resistance levels for Nifty for the coming week. Let's also look at some of the important indicators. RSI stands at 46, which is neither bearish nor bullish, and it is making lower highs and lower lows, same as the prices on the daily chart. Nifty is making lower highs and lower lows. The trend is negative. MACD has also given a crossover on a daily chart. If you see here, friends, this crossover, there is a bearish crossover. MACD has given a bearish crossover, which is bearish. Right, friends. So this is about Nifty. Let's look at some other sectors too. Bank Nifty has been rather weak after the upward movement since March 23rd. Bank Nifty didn't move as much as Nifty did, and then the correction also has been pretty swift since we made this intermediate top. It has breached all the support levels, and it is at the support of this low that it had made in 7th on 6th on 3rd of April. If this is breached, then it can test the lows that were made in March, right? Very close to the lows that it made in March. This is Bank Nifty. Pharma has been rather bullish these days. Let's look at the weekly chart. Right, so this is the channel. Pharma has been moving since 2015. Um, it had tried to break out of it multiple times, but it had settled back into the channel. But this week it has made a very bullish candle, and it breached the channel as well as the resistance from the previous high, and it still looks quite bullish. The closing was towards the end of the candle. Nifty Pharma is headed higher, friends. Let's look at the comparison chart. Right, so this Nifty compared with all the major sectors for last 5 days. Right, this is Nifty is here smack in the middle at 1%, almost flat, -1%. It had corrected a bit, but then it recovered most of those losses, and it is trading flat. Right, so the Nifty is the outperformers are here about the top. Pharma at the top with 5.5% gains, followed by IT 5% gains, followed by FMCG, which was actually consolidating and correcting for a while. It is now back on the rising trend, and the FMCG has gained 3%. And the sectors underperforming Nifty are Realty with 5% losses, and then Bank Nifty, which is very weak with 8% losses in a week. And this is the center middle of the pack with Nifty with -1% gains. The metal, energy, media, auto, and then infra. So these sectors are performing in line with Nifty, trading flat. These are outperforming Nifty, and these are underperforming Nifty. Let's go back to the. Yep. So that's pretty much, friends, for this week. So Nifty is at a crucial level. In the coming expiry week, let's see if it can hold 9,000. Will it correct and go further low, or will it get back into the channel where Nifty had spent most of the time in the previous weeks? We'll meet again in another video. Until then, goodbye.